I went to see the movie Sinners today. Great freaking movie. Congratulations to Ryan Coogler yet again, putting out a masterpiece. I will give this a solid 9 out of 10. I would. I mean, it was a great movie. Everything, cinematography. Michael B. Jordan did his thing. The guy that played, Sammy did his thing. Orlando did his thing. Everybody did their thing. It was special to me because it depicted where I came from. You know what I mean? Because technically, Vicksburg, Mississippi is at the bottom of the Delta. It's part of the Delta. If I had to give it a critique, I wish it was longer. I wish it was about 15 minutes longer, and I'll tell you why. I wish it was longer so that they could flush out the Remus character, the head vampire. They could flush out his character, and we could get more about him, because as it is, he just appears. And it's just really weird. He's being chased by the Choctaw Indians. I would like to know more about them, the vampire killers. And he drops out of the sky, and it's near dusk. It's at the, so that means he's been out there all day. You know what I'm saying? So sunlight's bad, right? I could see if he dropped out of the sky in the morning, like he was doing his thing all night, and they was chasing him, and then the sun came up. No, he dropped out of the sky in the end of the day. So what have you been doing? Why are they chasing him? What's going on? Maybe they could have touched on how he was turned, touched on the Irish being the indentured servant, all that. They could have touched on that. So I wish that would have happened. I thought that would make the movie way more interesting, you know what I'm saying, to us sci-fi, type of junkies on that side of it. The other thing is, there's a scene when they're in town near the beginning where you see hot tamales, a place that says hot tamales. Now, if you're not from Mississippi, you would know that, but the Mississippi Delta is a hotbed for hot tamales, really. Mexican immigrants were brought there to work the fields way back in the day. They brought the recipe, and people latched onto it. And I have just known about hot tamales my whole life. They taste different from any type of authentic Mexican hot tamale. They would have maybe thrown a Latino, a Mexican in there just to depict, that part of the Delta. You know what I'm saying? Which I know if you weren't raised there, it's not a big deal, and I get that, but just that's a personal thing with me. Other than that, man, I really, really, really enjoyed this movie, man. I would like to address, some stuff that I keep seeing. A lot of people, religious people, are hopping on the bandwagon about this being some kind of way demonic. It really kills me. It really kills me. Do you know how many vampire movies there are out there? The movie's no different than any other movie. It's less gore than a lot of, and less blasphemous than a lot of movies I've seen. There's been voodoo depicted in black period pieces forever. It's a part of our lore back in the day, especially if you get in the South. You know what I'm saying? You had old people. They believe in a lot of haints and stuff like that. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Sometimes it seems like black people don't like stuff that other black people like too much. So if you get anything, it could be some music, it could be a movie, it could be a person that a lot of black people get behind, there's always, lined up, it's the rock throwers. Always, man. So I just find that a little bit aggravating sometimes. But I mean, let's face it. Horror is a new genre for African American creators, directors, and writers. And I think Jordan Peele's the first one to dip his toe in that water. It's art, man. It's art. Even if you're correct, that's those people's soul. You let them worry about that. You worry about yours. If you don't like the movie, don't go see it. But just I don't know. It's just really weird to me. But check that movie out, man. You won't be disappointed.